Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Rogue Trader playthrough, where if you remember from last time, we've just spoken to the Navigator, and we are making our way to the upper decks, to the officer's deck, to try and meet up with the other heir. Oh, stuff's happening, but I should have said my intro before I started moving, really, shouldn't I? Big thank you to Owlcat Games, all that jazz, early access, maybe bugs. Oh, did Theodora just walk through the fire? A roar of flames rings in your ears. The choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see a figure walk towards you. Out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valentius. Her expression is calm, terrifying for somebody whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of a power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir? An apparition! A sorcerer's apparition! Trickery of the warp! Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. Aren't you in pain? Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness, Jet. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights worthy of a rogue trader. Theodora watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can lead you out of these flames, Jet. Show you a path. Rid you of pain. Give you a weapon so that you will defeat your enemies. Decide. That's not Theodora. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music in your ears. The entity that now dwells in your deepest recesses the entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give in to her immediately. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination, Jet. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects us. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. She is very fanatical. To the void with you! We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. Abelard. The people! Abelard looks back at the coughing, confused people around you. Jet! Survivors for middle deck. We must help the crew lead them out. Find a way around. Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edda. She breaks off and starts coughing violently. Her knees buckle. Jet! What are we waiting for? So convictions. Sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values and interests and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. That can develop in three directions. Imperious, Benevolentia, and Heretica. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of each of the 3 decision directions opens access to new dialogue lines. Okay, I like that. So as heretics is obviously heretic, evil, walk through the flame and benefit, get the people out. So benevolent. I will not leave my people in harm's way. And we got 12 points in it. You look away, the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn. The voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding survivors. In your determination, you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but billowing fire. It was a trick. To be fair, I could have done it, but it would have been a heretical act. It would be interesting to do a heretic playthrough. So we need to find a way around. Can I just run through?
Marching on.
Nope. Yeah. Ah.
Never doubt me.
Okay, we're blowing up bits of a ship to make an alternate ray.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Abelard. Too late. We're too late. He throws his hands up into despair. Or perhaps Edelfrad and his escort made it here, which could be even worse. Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. She grips her weapon. Without us. I really need to get better at voices. I do a voice and then I forget what voice I've done 2 seconds later. Okay, it's moved me. Overseer, my lady. I beg your pardon for interrupting. The officer quickly bows. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin. You see? Helping people makes people want to help me. Abelard. To the bridge! If Edelfrad is still there, then he requires immediate assistance. Abelard turns to you. I say, Jet, there is one more thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now. At the head of a counter-assault, I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed to earlier. Reach the secret lift. So we sent the other people.
This mastercrafted telemovement.
Where is the secret lift? Ooh, goods. Okay, to the Lord Captain's chambers, which do link to the bridge by a different route, if they've not changed the map. Okay, seems a bit dark to me here.
Onward.
Doesn't look to be anybody in here. Oh, dead. Oh, Mort's dead. No! Oh, we kind of knew this was going to happen. Well, bugger.
I better myself.
The scene of murder looks like something caught. Oh, it doesn't have me. Her body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, lying on the floor before one of the bulkheads. Argenta, the sister of battle, surveys the scene, her gaze lingering on the arch-militant's body. Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! I, Lord Captain, I didn't hear. Didn't hear a thing, not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this? Abelard, stunned, takes a few steps forward and leans heavily on the edge of his desk. His eyes are locked on Theodora's body. Lord Captain, who would even dare, unless that rat? Vortgevir. Almost certainly. He loathed Theodora. He'd say nothing at this point. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The arch-militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes. Idara sobs and gets up. She glances around, looking lost. I can't look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear an imprint of a killer, just give it to me. Examine the body. Close look, the cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto-pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one. That Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise. The last emotion she experienced in life. Ooh. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a close look, you notice something. Small shards of glass. Scatter on the floor. Would you mind touching something? It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw of the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in the warp. Now, what do these shards tell you? I see streaks of colour, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Kunrad and... what is that? Ah, she shakes her head. Something dark, enormous. Oh, Jet, this glass thing was something nasty, for sure. Tainted witchcraft. Inspect the shards. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. An object fell to the floor, and that, as much as you can ascertain, on closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. Inspect the papers. Handwritten letter with a seal. There we go. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls and you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. A handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Try as you might, you cannot recall something. Search the body. An auto-pistol shot went through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety of the arch-militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. We'd best be on our way. Yes, the crucible of battle calls us once more. No, wait. We must see if we can find anything. Idara, you can't bring her back. Let her go. You give up easily, old man. I expected as much from a sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no, I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain, and when I do, she clenches her fists. The scum will regret the day they were born. Okay, so reach the bridge. Oh, and we've leveled up again. Huzzah! Nice. So I've got a dismantling attack. Immediately inflicts a stack of clue on all enemies in combat. Adept makes a free attack against the target. Always hits. Nice. And... oh wow, I've leveled up twice. Okay, so what do I want to level up? Up my awareness again. No. Let's up my Imperium lore, because my awareness is already good. Everything's actually quite good already. Right. Oh no, pattern recognition. Let's have a look through these. Every enemy with clue inflicts one stack of clue on a random enemy without clues in a 3-cell radius around them at the start of their turn. That's evil! When an adept triggers a stack of trigger stacks of clues on them, the adept gains +1 damage and +2 arm penetration of every shot save until the end of the combat. Exposed weakness decreased enemies' toughness. When an adept attacks an enemy with 100% wounds, that enemy suffers an additional. Okay. Every ally in study enemy's area effect adds clues. I think that one, the Tide of Excellence. Oh, there's even more. They're the recommended ones. Ah. I like that, the fact it's giving me that. There we go. Upping my lore of Imperium quite extensively there. Okay, Abelard. Hang on, can I already... Oh, I could already unlock another tree for him, I think. No, I can't. This has been much more simplified. Contempt, whenever an enemy attacks a fighter, fights an enemy, attacks the enemy, deals additional damage. Nice. But that's good. He's my tank, so yeah. Let's up his athletics. Okay. No, she can get logic, 'cause she's my scouty person. Tide of Excellence again. I mean, there's no point in not going for the same one. And a bit more logic. Okay, now we get to see what sort of things I'd get as a fight, as a soldier, which is what I did think of going. Tag team, for every adjacent ally, the soldier deals extra damage. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Up her demolition, please. Okay, there we go. My ballistic skill is crap, and yet I'm running around being ballistic. So that's kind of what I've messed up. But I think at points I will get chances to increase these things as well. Okay.
Blessed be the road that we take.
Well, yeah, let's go loot him. Yes, please.
Someone else can do this.
I'm not so sure.
There we go. And I'll do... Right, I guess we need to leave now. This way, I do believe. Oh, here we come. I wondered how it would be. Oh, combat
Here
services
we
are
go
horrible.
again.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Ooh, but that's actually good because he now gets a lovely attack on all of them when it's his turn. Oh, thankfully the combat servitor is... Oh, ouch! Is already yeah.
Die!
Light and medium armor. Armor protects a character from incoming damage. Light and medium armor types are available to you at the moment. Armor indicates the percentage of damage which you can absorb. The type of armor also determines how successfully the character wearing it can take dodge armor. Basically, heavy armor with pros is a dodge penalty.
Follow my lead.
But obviously has other benefits.
It will be done.
Wrong attack. Whoops.
Victory is imminent.
Okay. Yeah, I messed up. Nice. Enemy status. Your character will encounter enemies with different abilities, skills, and aptitudes. Right click on them to learn more. Ah, yeah.
I'll do it.
Who even taught you to fight like this?
Doubt is for the weak.
Give myself another shot.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Come on. Oh, that thing is nasty.
But of course.
What?
They
Ooh,
who
twig,
decide
she had
the
a
future on the
lightning.
battlefield.
Ooh.
Will do.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, okay, I hit myself. But yeah, friendly fire. That's quite nice. I like that.
Why is
Ouch. I don't like that.
I'm not interested. I'd rather not. Indeed. I took care of this one.
Combat log to see what happened. Oof.
I dare not provoke the whispers.
Nice. So I've obviously set myself up wrong, but that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still very tempted just to redo my character as a soldier and keep it balanced. But I don't want to restart too much. Traitor! And he appears to be murdering all our staff. Edelfrad, help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor on you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives to the rogue trader. She's dead. God Emperor preserve us. The rogue trader is dead. The ship is lost. Her Lord Captain. The house. Yeah. No matter what ritual Conrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp rings the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heir. The enemy of humanity is victorious. I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. Changes are already accelerating. I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate you will suffer defeat. Words worthy of a righteous soul. Save for lofty words for later. A navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp. If someone gets to the helm. Gets the help from the bridge. Okay. Then we have no right to bow our heads. I think it's fight time. I don't even want to know what he's gonna. He's clearly in the gloom. You can see him clearly in the gloom of the bridge. He's holding now familiar broken blade, stained with dark drops that seem to have pearlescent mounted to them. Oh dear. We are out of time. Eldred bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You can see the waves run through the whites of his eyes. They begin to fill with yellowy sickness. Vortigers, you do Jupiter's occur, but her death will be avenged. What? Theodora is dead? How does he not know? No, that cannot be. Not now, I still haven't... Oh. Edelfrad lowers his head, he sighs. Oh, the ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. It's you. See the void ship breaks free from a war. Watch over our realm, and farewell. Edelfrad, don't! No! Oh, he just embraced it, didn't he? Oh dear. Okay, he's an abomination now.
Don't you dare to cross us!
That was not useful. Oh, whoops, I could have changed my positions.
Stop it!
Well, bugger. We shall have to see how this goes.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
There we
Faith
go.
without
It's
deeds
lots of
is
them.
worth radical.
Potentially.
Strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, put more rounds into that thing. Oh god.
I am his will made manifest.
More free attacks.
I'll do it. I refuse. Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen. That is not the Emperor's will.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call.
Hit the chaos spawn. Oof. Okay, this thing seems to have a lot of goes. Did I just die? No, I'm just knocked over.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Oh, hey, but at least I can get into melee, which I'm actually good at.
My prescience has failed me. On it.
Oh, I should have used that first. A noob.
Will do.
Obviously, I probably don't want to stay stood in the poison when it gets to my turn, but... Oh, bloody course.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay, he's killing them to heal himself. Oof. Yeah,
To redouble our
I'm down. God.
I'll do it.
I'm not sure I'm going to win this fight. I'm unconscious.
Indeed.
I mean, yeah.
Victory is imminent.
It's basically healing itself by killing all their allies, isn't it? No, I don't want to do that.
That is not my destiny.
Buff. Boss, buff him. Oh god, why did we move? I mean, that actually works well. If I can still
Not
shoot.
this squire's job.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. You, my Emperor!
I mean, I may well hit myself on the
Emperor
floor, but I
commands,
should probably
I
use
act.
battle him a bit more. Ah, I'm out of ammo.
This is unacceptable.
That's fine, it's fine. I have a good way of dealing with this.
Doubt is for the weak.
Yes.
I will do my duty.
Reload. Yeah, I've run out of ammo. I need to reload. I know that.
Anything else?
Buffing Abelard again.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Whispers getting
Oh.
louder.
I will avenge.
Okay, it's got a range on it. I had not even realised that.
At your beck and call.
I'm not sure we're winning this combat, guys. Interesting.
My soul shall become like
Stop
fire.
killing us!
From the cold embrace of death.
Ah.
Our Emperor, deliver us.
Injury is not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
No, this is definitely better.
It will be done.
Crit, guys! Crit!
Not my worst day.
Oh god!
Yet.
Yeah, we're down.
Not dead.
Bugger me! I think we might want to load our last save. Wow. Well, that was terribly disappointing. We got our butt kicked. Actually, I say that. We were close. I didn't position myself properly to start with. Right, we've got to skip
sooner
through
we
all this
start.
again. Yay! I'm obviously just going to blitz through the text, guys. Can I skip? Can I skip? Yeah, I need to give you a skip cutscene button, especially for situations like this. Let's just blitz through all of this. Okay. Amazing how much quicker it is to go through when I'm not reading it. Okay. Let's see if I can win this time, otherwise I might cry. And this time I'll remember to actually position myself
Run,
properly.
fools, or fall.
Show them no mercy.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good start. Oh god.
Why did I not foresee this?
Yeah,
As
down
the
that
Emperor
way.
commands, I act.
Oh god, why did you move?
Eradicated. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Yep. Oh, momentum just basically gives me buffs, guys.
I'll do it.
I'm taking all of them out first because, yeah,
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
give me some extra shots.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, that's a bit better than last time. So it killed one for some health, but we've already done more damage. A decent amount of damage. Ow, Abelard, get up! So they still have some cultists alive. Not much I can do about that. But they won't last long once I start. Ah, no, there's everything I can do about that. I think not standing in the acid is probably poison is probably a good move. Though obviously I goddamn missed. Oh, how many of them are there?
Imperium.
Good. Good bridge officers. I mean, at least he's on the floor.
But of course.
Oh, I thought that
No
was a
can do.
multiple shot thing. Oh well.
Stop.
I should have given her a better
Mocking.
weapon.
Me.
Guided by faith. I'll do it.
Go.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
What does the hymn do? Oh, it grants me more momentum. I don't need that at the
I'll
moment.
do it.
Hold, revert to more conservative tactics.
Damn!
Another
This
voice
is a
to
problem.
join my choir.
But we're doing well. I think they're out of people, and we've still got 3 people up. So hopefully. And now everybody gets the benefits of my stacks. If they hit.
Anyone see that? Was that you?
Just in case he
What?
decides to go for Argenta. Because I suspect he will.
Can I?
I should have lightninged
back
him.
now.
There we go. But she's got... We've set her up nicely now. Reload! Oh, damn, free attack on a reload. That's just evil.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Come on, hit. Hit, you goons. Yes. And now there's nobody left. It doesn't seem to get the extra turn, so I should have definitely focused the other people. I'll know that for my next one of these guys. What does this do? This does 1 to 8 damage. 7 to 9. This is definitely better. But not while there's people in the way.
Anything else? Will do.
Nice. Okay, it decided to spit again rather than... Ah, no, Argenta dodged. Oh, 1 at least. She's okay. She's okay.
As the Emperor commands you, my Emperor.
That's it.
Faith without deeds is vanity.
Woo, that was tough.
Stop it! Why did I not foresee this?
A nice little stroke.
Okay, where are we need to find our way to the other end of the bridge, don't we? This way, I think. No. Ah.
Your
So he now has a crippled arm.
Is
Can be fully healed. Ah. Cool. I was about to say, I'm fairly sure that's going to happen long run. Obviously, it's got a little bug symbol at the moment because obviously it's not working properly yet. Right, where do I need to get to? Find the Master Helmsman. The Emperor protects. Let's look this way.
Something.
Ah. Ravor, Master Helmsman. System status report. By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. The white-haired man with sickly pale skin salutes you. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the viz screens for throne knows how long. I don't care how he survived. We need to re-establish contact with Navigator Sanctum. Your words seem to knock the officer out of his stupor. The air around you fills with voices of commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing. One of the survivors buckling under stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Restore the Vox channels to the Navigator Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. Abelard pauses for a few seconds before turning. Jet, you may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valentius. You may not be Lord Captain, but you are more than anyone else. But you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence. He directs you upward to the throne. What must I do? Take the Lord Captain's seat. He's going pirate, he is. Order the final preparations and wait for the officers to report. Bah, blast it all to the void. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Mistress Jet. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk. Why did I do that voice? I am ready to begin. Arr. Here we go. So we take the throne, which doesn't appear to be there. Okay. Early access bugs. Ah! Teachy demon! Edge of daybreak. A vision of unimaginable vileness appears before your eyes. The flickering image shifts and wavers as an azure feathered creature, constantly changing and while still remaining the same. One of its eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. Its voice seems to seep directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears. It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. Mortal! Who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? So many threads stretch between you and the other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle. Begone, phantom! It peers at you, its head begins to spin, your head begins to spin, your stomach turns. A viscous drop sliver down your cheeks. This shard of reality is drifting through my domain. It's merely the arena for the one who dared vie for the favour of the gods. The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, to produce that which elevates a mortal above others, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured in steps chosen, and yet you broke the unbreakable. The aspirant was defeated, and thus gave birth to a new aspirant. Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I see you on the day when the final dawn rises over the metal world. when the gates of the realm of sorcerers open and set the truth free. I see you at my side on the day I rise again. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the moor of irreversibility. The thread that will guide you, and the weapon of our return. The demon reaches towards you and sinks a ghostly claw into your chest. A terrible cold binds your body. A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future yet unknown passes before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. Images replace one another. A violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine. Yeah. I don't like that. Ravenor turns his head to look at you. He hesitates for a moment and addresses Abelard, who is standing next to you. Seneschal? The Navigator's Sanctum is the... I can't do the voice anymore. Yeah, the Navigator's Sanctum is silenced. The Vox signal is stable, which means... The Navigator gave his life battling the storm but nearly claimed the Von Valencia's ship. We will honour his memory along with all who died today. Seneschal, will you tell us now, who is that? Where is the Lord Captain? He takes his time to respond. You watch as he grits his teeth, unable to bring himself to say anything. Finally, he adjusts his blood-stained coat, straightens, and begins to speak. First Officer Abelard Werzeran is authorized to inform the officers. It is my greatest regret and indelible sorrow. Sorry, I'm very dyslexic. I couldn't read that for a second. To inform you of the ultimate passing of Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, rogue traitor in the service of the Imperium. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. After waiting out the first wave of shock eyes, Abelard glances to you and continues. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge for this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor of the Theodore von Valencius is Jet von Valencius, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of rogue trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, Abelard stops short and glares fiercely at the confused officers. Have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady! It is because of her toils that you all still live. The Seneschal turns to you and he looks at least half a decade older. The deed is done, Jet. My apologies. I mean to say, Lord Captain. And that's the prologue done, I do believe. Ooh. And I believe we'll be exactly where we were. I don't know if there's a few other things I need to do beforehand, but we'll see. Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Abelard's face. Through the old officer's eyes, they rake over you from head to toe. He frowns and mutters something. He nods to himself. Well then, your ladyship. You cannot help but notice the Seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating at the old officer's confusion, smiling. You must hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be the first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have yet had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfulfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless clans. Yeah, I'm ready for my prediction. Some of the officers. I'm not going to go for all the stuff. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, the expressions revealing restraint, joy, cautiousness, and wariness. Attention, officers! You have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Jet von Valentius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Yawn. Perhaps you'd introduce those present. As you wish, your ladyship. Vidgus Suri Otter, the Tollman line, are new of the Toilman line, the new Voxmaster. Voxmaster, okay. It is an honor to serve your ladyship. Aboard the vessel, you have... I'm trying to do it like a mechanical voice, but it's not working. You have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as your external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Beside him is Ravor, the master helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure we do not stray into asteroid fields or a pirate trap. Ale, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. Lastly, High Factorium Jarus Danrock oversees supplies procurement and general material well-being of the ship. It's an honor, your ladyship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standards. In the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. Master of Ordnance, responsible for the artillery board. The Infernus Masters, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish all fires on the ship. And lastly, the Engine Master and servant of the Omnisire. I'm just going to hover over things so you can pause if you want to see what they are. Thank you, Abelard. Greetings to you all. I serve at your pleasure, Lord Captain. I wish to hear Infernus Master's report. Felsi Nazi. Yes, Lord Captain. Our tall young man bows his head. I can report that fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment, in terms of material losses and crew casualties, has been compiled. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factorum. The post passed to him when the previous Infernus Master and his 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Abelard remarks it in a low voice, pitched for your ears only. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. Oh, did he just make a dad joke at me? High Factorum, what have you got to report? Oh, what voice did I do, Tim? We're tolling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your ladyship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given to the tech priests' hands for attention, and that all the lost supplies will be replaced. There is only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly. That is the people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is confined to scum of the lower decks, which are easy to replace, but also includes trained professionals. So I'm going to try and do a stuffy voice to him. We will be able to help make up the losses on the nearest planet, Rykad Minoris. However, the planet, the whole system, in fact, belongs to the Winterscale rogue trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I'm powerless. Negotiations on this level are the matter for the rogue trader. Especially given Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later. Okay, Master Engineer. Ziratala. Ah, Lord Captain. He's a tech priest, so you were doing this voice. For foes that sent upon the noble voidship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine trusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnisire, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that the chief overseer, the spiritually authority of all tech priests on board, fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little detestable flesh that remained part of him. A most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We will require a replacement as soon as possible. Ah, I see, thank you. And the helmsman. Yar. Right you are, Captain. Cut the long story short. The outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without our chief engineer and navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what will happen first. The warp drive being torn to pieces? All of us melting into the bulkheads. Your ladyship, if you require me to intercede. Yeah. When we arrived in the new system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Nobilite station. The station maintains complex complete vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck. Bless the God Emperor. Okay. Sharp bolt of pain launches through your skull, as if in response to what you just heard. You understand that it's not the God Emperor you should thank for your misfortune. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies today. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else we'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as our new residence. Slightly less shitty news. We can go round and round the system till our heads are swimming. But as long as Promethean supplies last. And if any of that thick as grog shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't you worry about the score. Master of Ordnance. Okay. No, my job is simple. Maintain the ordnance and fire where I'm told. But just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, Lord Captain. Master Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what? Comes the officer's hostile's bitter reply. It is as if a dam burst inside and all is pent. Why is it changed? The ship is in ruins. Every second officer's dead. And now we've got a green Lord Captain. Ooh. Silence! Enforcers, seize the mutineer. I actually was happy for him to be like that. Execute him. Experienced Mars Walls and few and far between, so for that reason, he may remain in post. I'll leave punishment for your discretion. If only one officer of a whole lot has fallen to pieces, then it's not all too bad. Stand down, release him. I have no intention of punishing man in a moment of weakness. Avalon says unblinking. Cease your snivelling, you disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Okay, so I'm going to be the nice guy. I like this. Master stands up, wiping blood from his broken nose. Summarize, we've sustained serious losses. Crew members, yeah. Precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind, this is not the end of our trials. The ship is in need of serious repairs, which can only be carried out at Footfall Station, home of the only dockyard in the sector. But we will never reach Footfall without serving these 3 important problems. Thank you for your reports. Dismissed. Your ladyship, there is one other thing, confidential matter. It is of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, Abelard hesitates, your eternal esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret mission. You perhaps are wondering who had the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor, the Hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Koronus Expanse. I came across the same thing, yeah. Yeah, quite yes. Exi, Xavier, Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man. One Henrix von Callux, an interrogator, you understand. Alright, so interrogator's not quite an Inquisitor yet. He's an Inquisitor in training almost, but they don't always get there. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, and we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall in the Furibundus system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed. But an Inquisitor is an important individual. He's not an Inquisitor, he's an interrogator. They're different ranks. The authorities in the system, either the Navis Nobilite or the Governor, may know something. That is all, your ladyship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you. But it is a mere taste of a daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you will take on the reins of the Von Valencia's protectorate. Okay. Indara, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. The Psyker is suffering some ailment, or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. I was also hoping to approach with a personal request, but it can wait. Talk to me when you have time, rogue trader. Daybreak! Come to your senses. Damn it, your ladyship. Here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard. My head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak, or maybe it's dawn. We cannot extract information of value from a single world. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Class? No, not yet. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know something, or sense anything, I'll report it. If there's nothing else of value, yeah, okay. Whew. Okay, that is a long one. I am going to save up here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I think we're still in the prologue, but we've finished the first part. The ship is saved. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, pop a comment down below. And as always, an extra special thank you to my channel members and patrons. That's Monsters Bound, Philip F, Nose, Andrew T, Prataru, Brandon, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, Jason Air, Egg, and Jared Horn. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Cheers all.